It's Ask an Attorney.
Hi, thanks for watching. In our last video, we talked about what starts the divorce process. And what starts the divorce process is the filing of a complaint. Well, what's the next step in the process? The next step is a summons is issued by the clerk, and the summons and a copy of the complaint are then served on the defendant. Now, what that means is either a deputy or a private process server will take the summons and complaint, find the defendant, hand the documents to the defendant, and it's then up to the defendant to respond. Now, respond doesn't mean pick up the phone and call your spouse and give them a few choice words for being served. The correct thing to do is to file something called an answer. So it's a legal document, and the defendant has 30 days within which to file the answer. Now, sometimes a defendant will want to include a counter complaint with the answer. And a counter complaint will put the defendant in the driver's seat, and the defendant will then be on equal footing as the plaintiff. And sometimes that's important if the defendant also wants to be divorced and there's any concern that the plaintiff might dismiss the divorce lawsuit, and the defendant would have to start from the beginning. And so this is a way to ensure that the divorce will progress along without being dismissed on the part of the plaintiff. It's also important to file a counter complaint if the defendant wants to include things in the counter complaint that the plaintiff didn't include in the original complaint. So keep in mind, if you are served with a summons and a complaint for divorce, you have to respond by filing an answer with the clerk of the court within 30 days after you've been served. If you don't, then in the eyes of the court, you're agreeing with everything that's in the complaint, and you're allowing the plaintiff to basically prevail. And it's like saying everything that's in the complaint is correct. I've done all the things that the plaintiff alleges I've done. And you don't want that to happen. So find an attorney. You can do it yourself, but 9 times out of 10, you won't want to. You'll want to have someone with experience, someone who has handled divorces before that can lead you through this process. So if you've learned something, like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel so that we can continue to bring you more videos about divorce and estate planning and tax matters. And I hope you have a great day.